What's good, ladies and gentlemen? RFG's here today to touch on this subject pertaining to fraternities and the significance they have in the global society that we live in today. I want to let everybody know that my last video, which was Hip Hop to Shit Hop Part 2, was banned by YouTube. Okay, so once again, YouTube tried to silence me, tried to silence the message that I'm trying to relay to the people out there as far as the overall agenda of hip hop. In that video, I exposed Snoop Dogg as a CIA agent, and I had documented proof, documented evidence. If you want to see that video, you can still see it on my Facebook, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to get into this lecture pertaining to these fraternities, okay, that are mostly found in these college universities. Now, I want people to know that if you put in the fraternity alphabet in on Google, this is what's going to come up on your screen, okay? Also, if you put in Greek alphabet, on Google, this is what's going to come up. Same thing, okay? I just switched windows. Okay, I just switched windows, Greek alphabet to fraternity alphabet, and it's the same thing. So that means that these fraternities, okay, have an origin that comes directly out of Greece. Directly from Greece. It is all Greek in origin, these fraternities. And these fraternities are basically opening the doorway for our young ones to be involved in secret societies, okay, like Freemasonry, okay? This whole Greek fraternity doctrine is nothing but just a tool and a gateway source for young kids, young adults to get involved with Freemasonic activity and to think that it's normal and to accept it as the norm, okay? Let's look at the etymology of fraternity, okay? Fraternity, body of men associated by common interest, from Old French, fraternity, okay, from Latin, then, okay, right here it says brotherhood, brotherly, from brother, okay? But really, when you look deeply at these words, you see FR and then you see eternity. This is how I see the word, okay? You have FR, which is free, which is short for free. Then you have eternity, okay? Whether it's eternity with an E or an A, it's the same goddamn thing. You freed yourself from the Creator for eternity, fraternity. You freed yourself from the universal Creator for eternity, okay? You freed yourself from the Creator for eternity, fraternity. That's what the hell that shit stands for. And these fraternities were put in certain universities by the founders of the universities, each and every one of them, okay? They were put in these Freemasonic lodges, okay? Each one of these fraternities is tied to a certain Freemasonic lodge, and each founder of each major university in this country, okay, was basically part of one of these fraternities that was connected to their own Freemasonic lodge, okay? And it was basically to introduce college kids to the secret society lifestyle, okay? Plain and simple, plain and simple. I'm going to start this off by showing athletes who were introduced to certain fraternities that opened the doorway for them to now be accepted in to the Freemasonic order, okay? Let's look at LeBron James here. Now, we all know LeBron James was not part of any college or university because he didn't go to college. He went straight from high school straight to the pros. Now, what tattoo do we see on LeBron James' chest? Oh, That is the Black Boule. That is the Boule Foundation, the Boule Society, ladies and gentlemen, because the NBA owners told this man that if you want what we're going to give you in your future, this is what you're going to have to do for us. And these are the rituals that you are going to have to conduct, okay? And that you are going to have to carry out if you want this success, you want this fame, you want these endorsements, you want this money. You are going to have to show your allegiance to the Boule, okay? And that is what LeBron James did by getting this tattoo. He's showing his allegiance to his masters, plain and simple, okay? So the Boule is a secret society. It is a huge fraternity. Now let's look at this fraternity, okay, that I put a lot of attention on in the past 6 months, which is Omega Psi Phi. Okay, this is the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Okay, it was founded for melanated people in the South, quote unquote, all black colleges. Yeah, colleges. And it's nothing but a gateway. And most of the individuals that are part of this fraternity have very well-paying jobs, like judges, like county jobs, lawyers, famous journalists, and news anchors, okay? Certain athletes as well are a part of this fraternity, okay? Most of the people that are part of this fraternity that have well-paying, successful jobs are sellouts, okay? They're sellouts because this fraternity opened the gateway and opened the doorway for these individuals to take their Freemasonic oaths, okay? So we can look at these fraternities as just low-level Freemasonic groups. That's what these fraternities were put here for, to basically warm people up and get people prepped and primed, okay, to go ahead and join the Freemasonic order, the Freemasonic society. Okay, so right here is Omega Psi Phi. I'm going to show you the members who were part of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity when they were in college. One of those individuals was Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, look at Shaquille O'Neal throwing up the goddamn horseshoe. Look at the motion, okay? Look at how he's throwing his arms up in the horseshoe motion. Okay? Omega Psi Phi. That's funny. Omega Psi Phi is purple and gold. Oh, is it such a coincidence that Shaquille O'Neal started to win his championships when he was now on the purple and gold team? When he got traded to the purple and gold team, that's when he won most of his championships. Okay? He got drafted to the Magic. Then he did the movie Shazam or Kazam or whatever the hell it was called. Okay? And he played a genie. Shaquille O'Neal played a genie. That was when he was on the Magic. When Shaquille O'Neal was on the Magic, he was part of the movie Shazam. Okay, you think that's a coincidence? You're out of your goddamn mind. Okay? Also, when we look at these other pictures, other Omega Psi Phi members are part of the Baltimore Ravens. The other purple and gold team. So these members of the Baltimore Ravens right here, it shows that in their college, okay, they were part of Omega Psi Phi, and they just so happened to get drafted to the purple and gold team in the NFL, which is the Baltimore Ravens. If you think that's a coincidence, you're out of your goddamn mind. The owners of these NFL teams look at what kind of fraternities that these players are a part of. Because if the NFL owners know that the players are already a part of a fraternity, they will definitely know that these players will be more than willing to do the rituals that they have to do to get the money, the fame, the success in the NFL. And you see what I'm saying? To do the rituals that the NFL owners want them to do. Okay? Because like I said, the fraternities that these professional athletes were in college are nothing but gateways to get to the Freemasonic level. Okay? When they get to the professional status, NBA, NFL, okay, that's when you get basically put on a low-level Freemasonic lodge. These professional athletes are part of Freemasonic lodges, and they are used to this activity, ladies and gentlemen, because that is what this fraternity, that's what the fraternity life is all about. That's what this fraternity life is all about. Brotherhood, secrecy, and sacrificial rituals. The fraternity is no different than the goddamn Freemasonic lodge, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Look. So right here, we saw Shaq throwing up the horseshoe, throwing up Omega Psi Phi. Omega Psi Phi shooting, you see what I'm saying? Sending a shout out to his brotherhood. And so in this picture, we see after he got his rings and his championships in the NBA, okay, he's paying homage to his Freemasonic lodge. He is part of a Freemasonic lodge, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the proof is in the pudding right here, right in front of our faces. Oh, who else was a part of Omega Psi Phi when they were in college? None other than MJ, Mr. Aquarius, Mr. Air Jordan. Okay, Aquarius is an air sign. They called him Air Jordan. The letter J doesn't exist. It's really Air Yarden. Air Yarden. And the etymology of Yarden means downflowing water, downflowing rivers, downflowing water of Aquarius. Okay? Drafted to the Bulls. The L gods, the Bulls, the flying Bulls, the flying L god. Right in front of our faces, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even have to go further with this because we all know this man sacrificed his own father to get the level of status, fame, and success that he acquired in his career. Okay? Mike L. The L god from the Bulls is an Aquarius. They called him Air Jordan. He's an air sign. Aquarius is an air sign. Yarden means downflowing water, downflowing rivers, the downflowing water of Aquarius. He is an Aquarius. Okay? So it's a giant ritual that they pulled over everybody's heads during Michael Jordan's reign. Okay? And his level of success that he achieved. Okay? So now we're going to talk about this fraternity. Kappa Alpha Psi. Kappa Alpha Psi. Okay? They wear red. Okay? Kappa Alpha Psi. I want everybody to do your research on this fraternity. Some of the biggest sellouts in the history of America are a part of this fraternity. One of them being the individual who set up Martin Luther King for assassination. Martin Luther King was assassinated because Martin Luther King was started to buy into the doctrine and the message of Malcolm X. When Malcolm X and MLK were having those secret meetings, that is when MLK was basically put on the FBI's hit list and was set up for assassination, okay? Kappa Alpha Psi had a lot to do with the assassinations of Malcolm X and MLK, okay? Do your research, ladies and gentlemen. Another person who is a part of Kappa Alpha Psi is none other than Colin Kaepernick, okay? Colin Kaepernick is a part of Kappa Alpha Psi. They wear red, and what a goddamn coincidence that Colin Kaepernick gets drafted to the red team, to the team that's red and gold, just like goddamn Kappa Alpha Psi. You think that's a joke? No, it's not. Okay? It's all symbolic. And do I believe what he did for not standing for the national anthem was a good thing? Yes, it was a perfect thing. It was perfect. Okay? It was perfect for him to do that, because no matter what color you are, black, white, brown, red, green, purple, yellow, or orange, nobody should be standing for that goddamn national anthem. So the action that he did was good. Okay? This is just going into my personal beliefs. I believe after Kaepernick did that, Kaepernick was put under MK Ultra mind control, because now it is being said that he is trying to get back into the league. Well, shit, if you want to get back into the league, what the hell did you protest it for? How do you protest the American flag, but you still want to be part of the NFL system, which is a completely backwards and racist system? Okay? They don't support black quarterbacks in the goddamn NFL. They don't support black quarterbacks in the NFL. Period. Okay? They make a living off of sabotaging black athletes and black quarterbacks in the NFL. So why would somebody like Kaepernick, who basically refused to stand during the national anthem, now he doesn't, you see what I'm saying? He doesn't seem to possess that same energy. He wants to go back to that corrupt ass league known as the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, if he's serious, he's under MK Ultra mind control. They got his ass. Plain and simple. They said, you're on a too big of a stage to be doing shit like this. Okay? Go ahead and take these pills, take this medication, okay, which has the form of mind control in the substances that he's taking. Okay? So he could either take that or come up missing some goddamn where. Okay? The NFL owners are part of the Bilderberg Corporation. They do not play games, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Like I said, if you do your research, another member, or the biggest member in history of Kappa Alpha Psi, was Martin Luther King. Here's Martin Luther King, okay, in his lodge. You see Martin Luther King with the bow tie, okay. MLK received Alpha Award of Honor during the closed banquet and dance that was a highlight of conference, okay. Alpha Psi Alpha. Okay, that's what it was called when he was part of it. After he joined that fraternity, he got married. Okay, he was also sucked into a Freemasonic lodge. When he started having his secret meetings with the most honorable Malcolm X, and Malcolm X told him that these secret societies and these fraternities that you got into and that you were a part of are basically designed for you to suck your people back in to the Greek system, to the Greek white supremacist system, and you are being used. Okay, Malcolm X told MLK, you are being used to suck your people back in to white supremacy, a system of white supremacy. And soon as MLK saw this as a reality, that is when MLK uttered the words that I have led my people into a sinking ship. And he knew exactly what the hell that the CIA and the government was using him for. And I'm going to go into further detail about that in a later lecture. So just stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So after MLK got hip to Malcolm X's information, MLK was assassinated. And who did that? Who set his ass up? his goddamn Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Go look it up. The right hand man for MLK, I forgot his name, but if you look up who his right hand man was, okay, in his group, in MLK's group, he was also part of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, and that fraternity and the Freemasons basically gave the FBI and the CIA all the information they needed to take not only MLK out, but the person who told MLK the real truth, okay, to take Malcolm X out as well. Those are the fraternities responsible for those deeds. Also, these fraternities, they do things called hazing. I believe you call it hazing. Okay? Hazing. Now, this hazing basically makes sacrificial, satanic rituals look normal. Okay? Because most people have bought into the doctrine of, yeah, we're supposed to go directly to college out of high school. We're supposed to get this degree. We're supposed to go through all these experiences in high school. And this is how life is supposed to be. So now most people in America have bought into the lie and the bullshit doctrine that this activity that you see on the screen right now is normal. And no, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't normal. Okay? It's not normal to tie people up and blindfold them and to beat the shit out of them, okay, to obtain a certain amount of status inside your fraternity. No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not doing the Creator's will. That's not living your life like an enlightened being. That's not having a light heart. Okay? All that's doing is just causing pain on another soul, which is going to cause that karmic debt to come back to you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So like I said, these hazing rituals in these college fraternities, okay, they are prepping young adults to become part of the Freemasonic lodges. Okay, to be part of the big boys, okay, the big boy Freemasonic societies, okay, the ultimate secret societies, which are the Freemasonic lodges around our world, okay, because these people also have their secret meetings and their secret rituals that nobody is allowed to see. And they torture people, they beat people half to death, they rape women, they rape children, or worst case scenario, they kill people and sacrifice them, okay? So these fraternities are nothing but gateways into the Freemasonic lodges, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, look up your local county judge. Look up your senator, your state senator, okay, your state representative. Look up these judges that are put on the Supreme Court. You know, look at these county judges. I bet money most of them are going to be part of a fraternity, okay? Because fraternities basically make it easy for people to accept the doctrine of the Freemasonic Society of being sworn to secrecy. It's all about being sworn into secrecy and to accept the sacrificial rituals as the norm. Okay? So when they get to this level, okay, the fraternities is just a low college level. Okay? So when it's indoctrinated in a person's psyche in college, they'll be easily accepting of that lifestyle when they get into adulthood and they have to make the full sacrifice on their way over to the Freemasonic society. Okay, it's not a game, people. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Most of our, I'm pretty sure most of our athletes, all of the athletes that are being blown up by the Jewish-owned media are part of a Freemasonic lodge, and they were part of a fraternity in college. Ladies and gentlemen, if they didn't go to college, if they went to high school straight to the pros, just like LeBron James, okay, they had to buy out and do their sacrificial ritual for the boule, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Fraternity means you freed yourself from the Creator for eternity. Fraternity, freeing yourself from the Creator for eternity. They cut off your goddamn umbilical cord from the universal Creator. Got you involved in homosexual rituals. Got you involved in all these freaking forms of witchcraft and sorcery, but the energy is not being used to free yourself from the goddamn matrix. It's being used to suck yourself in even further to the goddamn matrix that we live in. Okay? I want everybody to look up a man named Malachi Z. York. I'm not sure if I have all the correct details on this information, but this man tried to create his own society without the United States dollar. This man was put in prison. Okay, now from what I heard, if what I heard is correct, this is just going into my belief. I believe they already killed him. Okay, I think they killed him. Okay, if they're saying that he's alive in prison, that's a lie. I think they killed him and probably took his DNA and took his brain and studied it and probably did some cloning on his DNA. Okay, so these people want you sucked in so bad to this paper money illusion system that they will kill you. Think about that. If you go making your own goddamn piece of paper and you try to make your own currency, you will come up missing. You will come up dead. That is the ball game, people. That is the ball game that these Freemasonic ass clowns have us sucked into. To think that a goddamn piece of paper with a racist Caucasoid's image on it is the most powerful thing on this planet, and our whole life has to revolve around a goddamn piece of paper. Okay, that is the mind fuck. That is the mind trick that we have been hit with. Now, I'm gonna touch on this NBA Finals information. I want everybody to know and understand that the 2017 NBA Finals is gonna be a ritual, okay? And I'm gonna be the first individual to say this and to bring this to the forefront, because I don't like these con artists and these plagiarists on YouTube. So I'm gonna bring it out into the limelight right now. Here we go, okay? This information is gonna be free. Fuck it. Here we go. The 2017 NBA Finals is gonna be a War of 1812 ritual. It's gonna be the ritual of the War of 1812, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm gonna say on the topic. You figure it out for yourself. I'm gonna go into direct detail a game before Game 7, June 17th, 2017. It's gonna be the War of 1812 ritual. That's gonna be the name of my video. NBA 2017 NBA Finals Decoded. Okay, it's gonna be titled The War of 1812 Ritual. Okay, it's gonna blow you guys away, so just stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG movement and Atlantean movement. Like, share this video, subscribe. Okay, it's the chosen one, man. I'm out.